In your own words. People say that to you. You know when you hear that a lot in a classroom or in a courtroom, they'll say to you, tell us in your own words. Do you have your own words?
Oh shit, 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 oh shit.
Devin Haney tells the world who his dream fights are. Now, why isn't he getting praised for this like anybody else that would do this?
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, or the best competition.
What are your 3 dream fights that you can have?
Dream fights. Me and Tank, me and Matthias, me and Tio.
That'd be good. Devin, do you think that'll happen?
I think so.
See, that's you. That's you right there. I see this your shit. Smell that. That's you.
Devin Haney said he wants 3 fighters. He wants Tank. He wants Subriel. And he wants Teofimo Lopez. That's what he said. You heard it out of his own mouth. What I'm trying to figure out is why doesn't he get the same praise as every other fighter who is calling other fighters out? Why doesn't he get the same praise? Why aren't you guys jumping through hoops talking about, oh, Devin won Subriel? Why aren't you guys smashing the gas on Subriel Matisse for ducking Devin Haney? Why aren't you guys saying, hey, Subriel, you're in the same division as Devin. You're on the same side of the street as Devin. You're with the zone. Why aren't you fighting Devin Haney? Why are you fighting Liam? Now, I understand Liam's a mandatory, but that don't stop y'all when it comes to Devin Haney. Amanda don't stop y'all then. So why is it stopping y'all from smashing the gas on Subriel Matisse? Could it be that Devin Haney's the face of boxing? Why aren't you guys saying, hey, T.O., Devin's calling you out. Devin wants to smoke. Why aren't you fighting him? You're in the same weight class. You got a belt. He got a belt. Why aren't y'all unified? Why aren't y'all saying that? No. The onus is on Devin Haney. The onus is on him. Why is there no accountability or no onus on Teofimo Lopez? Why don't y'all care? Why aren't y'all pressing and smashing the gas saying, T.O., you're fighting a fucking bum? Why are you fighting a fucking bum? Why aren't you unifying with Devin Haney? You're fighting a fucking bum, bro. Nobody cares. Now, when Devin Haney beat Regis Porgray December 9th and told Tank Davis, I'll be free, why didn't the Tank fans look at Tank Davis and say, hey, Tank, this is the second time now that Devin was blatantly free, and this is more than 2 times, but Devin blatantly said it in 2019, blatantly said it, tweeted him and everything, and then tweeted him again that, hey man, I'll be free December 9th. What's good? How come Tank fans didn't smash the gas and say, Tank, here's the opening. You just got back from prison. You're good to go. You know, you've had plenty of time. Devin didn't try to jump on you right out of prison. This is December 9th. You got out of prison in like July, August time frame. He said he'll be free in December. So in December, that's plenty of time to get yourself right. Your motherfuckers are saying you stay disciplined now. You didn't stay disciplined before. Before you was getting all fat and blowing up like 180, 190. Now they're saying you're a disciplined fighter. You're staying in shape. You're staying around 140 pounds, which ironically is where Devin fights at, but whatever. You're staying around 140 pounds, 138, whatever. That you entered camp 138, which is cap, but whatever. You were bigger than that, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to knock the champ. It's okay, champ. You're 138 and you're working your way down to 135. You're already on weight to fight Frank Martin. Why does Frank Martin get an opportunity to fight you over Devin Haney? Oh, y'all don't have no answers for that? Okay, no problem, no worries. Didn't Tank Davis say he wants to fight Devin too? So why is he fighting Frank? I don't remember him saying he wants to fight Frank Martin Lomachenko and Devin. No, he said he wants to fight Devin, Loma, and Shakur. So why is he fighting Frank? Don't get it twisted. I like the fight. I do. It's a very, very dangerous fight for both of these guys. I like the fight. But Devin said he wants to fight Tank. Yet again. Tank, Tio, Regis. Those are the ones that he wants to fight. Gervonta Tank Davis wants to fight Devin, Loma, and Shakur.
I got some people I want to get. Like, I don't want to say their names, but
just say yes or no. Haney?
Yes.
Lomachenko?
Yes.
Teofimo?
Yes. Not really so much Teofimo.
Not so much. It's not on your list.
Yeah, it's not on my list. He's not.
Kambosos? No. Is there anyone I'm missing, or is that it?
Yeah, but I don't want to say his name.
Shakur?
Yeah.
So Devin is fighting Ryan Garcia. After he beats Ryan, and if Subriel beats Liam, the natural fight is Devin versus Subriel. That's the natural fight. It's the natural fight. What's the natural fight for Teofimo Lopez? Would I say Pitbull Cruz is the natural fight for Teofimo Lopez? So after Teofimo fights that absolute trash can bum, after he fights that dishwasher in Miami and beats him, because he will beat him, that fight was made for Shakur for Tio to knock him out and style on him, and everybody say, "Oh, look at Tio! Tio is so great." That's what that fight was made for. They match made that fight for a reason. After Tio fights that absolute dishwasher, after he fights him, there is no fight open except for Devin or Pitbull Cruz. Those are the fights. Devin or Pitbull. Yeah, those are the ones. The WBC champion, Devin Haney. The WBO champion, Teofimo Lopez. The IBF champion, Subriel Matisse. And the WBA champion, Pitbull Cruz. Those are the ones. So if Devin is fighting Subriel, then Tio should be fighting Pitbull. Those are the fight. And then the winners should be fighting each other. Devin gave you his dream fights. Have you heard Shakur? Have you heard Tio's? Have you heard Tio's dream fights? Does anybody know who Tio wants to fight? Because he sent an offer to Subriel Matisse when Subriel Matisse was blatantly injured. How come he didn't send one afterwards? Subriel Matisse was available when he fought that trash can worker. Yeah. Subriel Matisse is available right now. Teofimo Lopez could have fought Subriel Matisse because unifications trump mandatories. Now, the Mando, the IBF Mando for Subriel Matisse would have been ordered to fight the winner of Subriel Matisse and Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, so Tio could be fighting Subriel and while Devin's fighting Ryan. So then the winner of Tio versus Subriel would be fighting Liam, like Liam Paro, right? Devin would be fighting Ryan. So Devin beats Ryan. Devin fights Pitbull. Yeah, Devin fights Pitbull. The winner of Liam versus the winner of Subriel Matisse versus Teofimo Lopez fights Liam Paro, right? So you get that fight. You fight them. Devin fights Pitbull. So now we have a unification between Tio and Subriel. The winner fights Liam Paro to get that IBF Mando out the way. Devin unifies with Pitbull because unifications trump mandatories, right? So while Devin's unifying with Pitbull, Subriel Matisse and Teofimo Lopez, whoever wins that fight can fight the IBF Mando. The next fight is Devin versus whoever wins between the winner of Teofimo Lopez, Subriel Matisse, and Liam Paro. The winner of that fights the unified champion, Devin Haney. The WBA and WBC unified champion, Devin Haney. Yeah, so then the winner of that has their first Mando. The winner of that is the WBC mandatory. Why? Because unifications trump mandatories. So if Devin unifies with Pitbull Cruz, then that puts Sandor Bologna on the back burner. While Teofimo Lopez is fighting Subriel, or could have fought Subriel, but instead he fought a bubblegum scraper. Now this could have happened. Devin gave y'all his dream fights. Yeah, so while Devin's fighting Ryan, Teofimo Lopez and Subriel Matiz can fight each other. They can fight each other. The beauty of those two guys fighting each other is Devin would arguably fight winner and loser. He'd arguably fight both of them. If Teofimo Lopez beat Subriel Matiz, Devin's first fight would be against Teofimo Lopez. If Subriel Matiz beat Teofimo Lopez, Devin's first fight would be against Subriel Matiz. But his next one would arguably be against the loser. Unless Undisputed was somewhere else. Then Devin would fight for Undisputed, and then he'd end up turning around and fighting a loser, like he did with Vasyl Lomachenko. Yeah. But instead, Teofimo Lopez is fighting a fucking soda dispenser. That's what he's doing. He's fighting a soda dispenser filler in Miami. Subriel Matiz is fighting his Mando and Liam Paro, a better opponent than the bubblegum scraper that Tio was fighting. That is who Subriel is fighting. Subriel is fighting a fight where he might lose. He might lose to Liam Paro. I'm just throwing it out there. He might lose. Devin Haney is fighting Ryan Garcia. A tough fight. Someone who has already beat him 3 times in the amateurs. This ain't the amateurs. It's a tough fight, but Devin is levels above Ryan. Levels. So he's fighting Ryan, and he wants to fight Tank, Tio, and Subriel. And yet you guys aren't giving this man, oh man, that's great. Man, this dude right here, man, he putting man, that's dope. Man, he putting in the work, man. This dope, man. Man, this is great, man. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything, y'all. They're not doing absolutely nothing. None of them. Subriel Matiz signed to DAZN and now is fighting Liam Paro. Teofimo Lopez is available right now. He is not even mentioning Devin's name. Gervonta Tank Davis was available on December 9th and chose to go the Frank Martin route, and they blame Devin Haney. They don't blame Tank Davis. They blame Devin. It's Devin's fault why Tank is fighting Frank Martin. Yeah, let's blame Devin. Devin went to 140. Devin left the division after being there for 9 years. After Devin calling out Gervonta Tank Davis since 2019. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. For 5 years, he called out Tank Davis. For 5 years at 135, he called the man out for 5 years. And for 5 years, Tank went everywhere else. And as soon as Devin goes to 140, you guys say, oh, all Devin had to do was just say at 135. All he do is just wait at 135. Well, Shakur's at 135. Why isn't Tank fighting Shakur? Why isn't Tank fighting Lomachenko? 2 of the 3 guys he said he wants to fight. He never mentioned Frank Martin, but that's who he's fighting. And they blame Devin for it. But when Tank said he wants to fight Devin, Loma, and Shakur, everybody was, oh man, he kissed the great. Man, it's dope. Man, that kid, this is so special right here, man. It's great. Man, that's what I'm talking about. I told you Tank ain't scared, Tank. But when Devin says he wants to fight Tank, Subriel, and Tio, you guys, cat, he's lying, man. He don't never want to fight Tank. He's scared of Subriel and he's ducking Tio. I saw the text messages of Tio texting him directly. He's scared of him. He don't want no smoke with Tio. He's scared of Tio. He's ducking Subriel. Why is Subriel? Why didn't he go after Subriel right away? Why is he fighting Ryan? Why is he fighting Ryan? Why ain't he going after Subriel? This is cap. See, no one says why did Tank fight Ryan? Yeah. There was champions that he could have fought instead of fighting Ryan Garcia. Yeah, like Devin Haney. Oh, no. Instead of fighting Ryan Garcia, he could have fought Shakur Stevenson himself at that time. Shakur was in the weight class. Shakur was at 135. Yeah, he was at 135 in April when Tank fought Ryan. Yeah, Shakur was called the Mando to the WBC in April when Tank fought Ryan. Yeah, he was there. He was clearly there. Tank could have fought Shakur, but instead he fought Ryan. These same people are not, why is Devin fighting Ryan? Why? Yeah, the Tankamaniacs. Why is Devin fighting Ryan? He's fighting Ryan. Ryan ain't nobody. Ryan ain't. Haney fans say Ryan wasn't nothing. Haney fans. The same Haney fan says Ryan is still ain't shit. He's better because he's at his natural weight class. He's better because he can weigh whatever he wants. Once he weighs in on fight night, once he weighs in the day before, well, the fight night, that nigga can weigh $190 and nobody will care. Nobody will care. Yeah, he's not going to be weight drained. He's not going to be depleted. He's not going to be any of that. He's going to be right on his weight. Whatever weight that is what Ryan will be on. You guys won't say a word. But you will say something if Devin Haney weighs $150. Why? Because Devin is the face of boxing. That's why you never cared that Tank Davis weighed 152 when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. And you guys still don't mention it. Why? Because Devin is the face of boxing. That's why you didn't care when Rolly weighed $180 when he fought Tank Davis. And you didn't care. Why? Because Devin is the face of boxing. That's why you care that Devin supposedly weighed in at 165 pounds on fight night after weighing in 140 the night before. Yeah, y'all don't, none of that matters. It's just Devin. Can't believe Devin. And Devin, I can't believe Devin. But nobody cared about Tank's fight night weights. Nobody cares about Rolly's fight night weights. Nobody cares about Pitbull's fight night weights. Nobody cares about Lomachenko's fight night weights. Nobody cares about Shakur Stevenson's fight night weights. Nobody. Because none of them are the face of boxing. Devin is. That's why y'all care about Devin's. But the man gave you his dream fights. He told you his dream fight. Told you what the ones he wanted. And he's the A side. He's the A side to Subriel Matisse. So when he sends something to Subriel Matisse, I don't want to hear about, oh man, send a real offer. Because that is not what y'all say when y'all tell Tank Davis to send something. That is not what I say when I tell any A side to send an offer. Not just Tank or anybody else, not Devin, I don't care who the A side is. If Terrence Crawford's the A side to Sean Porter, then Terrence Crawford needs to get the lion's share. If Terrence Crawford's the A side to whoever, then he needs to get the lion's share. That's the A side. Only people who are the A side that give in, those guys are the ones that really want the fight. Yeah. Like Devin being the A side to Shakur and giving this man 2 flat fee offers and then a percentage, Devin gave in. No A side who wants the fight is good. Every one of them have a limit. They have a limit. Errol Spence was not going to give Terrence Crawford 60%. His limit, 50-50. That was his limit, which is what they got. The man had a belt. He brought a belt to the table. Errol had 3 belts. It was a legacy fight for them both. Shakur Stevenson brought nothing to the table, but yet he won it 50-50. Tank Davis is a legacy fight for Devin Haney. Oh, BF, Shakur's not a legacy fight, BF. Oh, Devin Haney's legacy fight is Gervonta Tank Davis and Vasyl Lomachenko. He's already fought one of them. He's already fought one of them. But I know y'all be crying in the comments about that. It's all good. We heard Devin in his own words say who he wants to fight. Now let's see if those people do anything to fight him. BFTB, shout to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.